Chapter 34 Hangover. I opened my eyes slowly, my head spinning slightly. I sat up and glanced around. My room? How did I get here? Last thing I remember was sitting down and drinking some punch that Greg had brought back from my house. I didn't even know he'd left the party. I rubbed my hand and looked myself over. My suit was a mess, the jacket gone and just the undershirt. The tie was undone slightly and a few buttons were broken. I reached out to my face and sighed a sigh of relief. My cockles were still there and felt untouched. I climbed out of bed and grunted. What do I feel like I have a hangover? I didn't drink anything. I stumbled to the door and opened it. I had a hood to my head and walked towards the stairs. When I reached them, I saw David slumped against the railing about halfway down them. As I walked down the stairs, I suddenly noticed that Sid was also a mess. When I was next to him, I kicked it aside. Come on, dude, wake up. We didn't respond. I gave him a slight kick and he fell down the stairs. He hit the button and groaned. We saw him soon looked around. What happened? I looked down the rest of the stairs. I kicked you down the stairs. He shook his head. No, I mean what happened last night. Last thing I remember is Greg gave me a rainbow dash and punch. Then nothing. I nodded. Same with me. We walked in the kitchen and saw Greg, making himself breakfast. He turned and smirked. Interesting night? I walked over to him. What did you do to us last night? He smiled proudly. I just guess it's better in your drinks to make you more interesting and more of a party animal. I shook my head. Why would you do that? He shrugged. That would be funny. And it was. I looked around. Where's Twilight and Rainbow Dash? He shrugged. I don't know where Twilight is, but Rainbow Dash is on the couch. David turned and ran for the living room. I rubbed my head. Why does it feel like I have a hangover? He laughed. That shit was funny, man. I looked at him confused. What do you mean? He grinned. You and David got into drinking cottage here at the house. I kept giving you 2 beer and vodka, and you both drank till you passed out. I shook my head. I'm not a drinker. Where did you see Twilight last? He laughed. You and her was going upstairs, but after that I don't know. I sighed and turned for the door. As I walked upstairs, I began to feel sick to the stomach. Damn it, Greg, let me drink alcohol. I can't take that much. It makes me sick. I walked into my room and looked around more carefully. I couldn't see any sign of Twilight, but the closet door was slightly opened. I walked over to and opened it. The sight that greeted me made me jump back and chuckle. Twilight was tied to the wall in a position. I must like a kinky when I'm drunk. I quickly untied her and placed her in bed. Better not let anyone find out about this. I hope we didn't hurt the baby. That would be terrible. Like, super terrible. I pulled the covers up over her and left the room. When I walked in the living room, David was sitting down next to Rainbow Dash, patting her back. I walked up behind him. What's wrong with her? He looked up at me. Just a little headache, you know. Hangover type headache. I nodded. I remember my first hangover. That was a crazy party that night. Rainbow Dash looked at me and struggled. You look horrible. I smiled and looked her over. You don't look so good yourself. Your maid is a mess. She cheered me up. I don't care. I always look like this in the morning. David nodded. It's true, she does. She stuck me up playfully. Quiet, Mark. Don't tell me about my mornings. Dave smiled. Sorry about that. I shook my head while chuckling. You two have fun. I think I should have a little talk with Mellow Haze. They both nodded and went back to talking. I turned for the kitchen and had her prepare for a long speech. Aaron lifted his coffee to his mouth and took another sip. Glad that this place had it. He thought they didn't have coffee, but they do. He chuckled and finished off his coffee. As he made his way over to the sink to drop it off, Fiona walked in, looking like she had a fight in her sleep. Her mane was a mess and so was her tail. But to Aaron, she looked adorable. She smiled when she saw him. Morning, Nightwing. He smiled and walked over to her. Morning, Fiona, he said as he kissed her on the cheek. She walked over to the fridge and opened it. She pulled out a pre-made sandwich and sat down to it. We were great the other day. Aaron sat down across from her and nodded. I think we were awesome. Blew away the crowd. She smirked. I think we can do better. He raised an eyebrow. How? She sat back and grinned. It's a secret. He shook his head, laughing. So how am I supposed to do better if you don't tell me the plan? She shrugged. I guess you have to wait for me to come up with it. He began to laugh. I see how it is. She's what less misunderstood. I'm bored. I started to walk to the door. I can fix that. She was never and smiled. Oh, and how will you do that? He reached down and picked up a basket. Picnic? She smiled. I've never been on a picnic before. I smiled. Then this should be fun for you. And romantic. Captain Bearhoof stood outside of Princess Celestia's throne room, wondering why she had called him there. He took a deep breath and walked in. Upon entering, he saw the princess sitting on the throne, a smile on her face. Hello, Captain. He bowed. Princess. She would drove. Stand, Captain. I have a task for you to complete. He stood. Yes, Princess. She smiled. I know about the man named Dana you have been seeing. His eyes widened, scared that she was mad. Her smile stayed. I want you to move out of the castle and move in with her in your new home. He blinked confusion. What? Think of this as a thank you for all your years dedicated work for the guard. But I don't want to be kicked out of the guard. She chuckled. Don't worry, Captain. You'll still be in the guard. Just not on duty. Thank you, Princess. But where will we live? I already have a house ready for you, right next to Lance's. I think she'll like that. He smiled bowed. Thank you, Princess. Thank you so much. She nodded. You're welcome, Captain. Now go collect your things. I'll have a royal charge to go pick her up and take her to your new house. He smiled and walked out the room. He hadn't thought he would actually be able to live with her. This was unexpected, but a good thing. Twilight sat up and rubbed her head. Why did she have a headache? What happened last night? Her body was sore, and her hose felt sort of raw, like she had been tied up. She slowly crawled out of bed, groaning from the pain in her muscles. She's not a very athletic pony and not used to muscles being strained. It was very uncomfortable for her. She stuck into the mirror and looked at herself. Her eyes were bloodshot, like she hadn't had any sleep. Her mane of tail was matted, like she had been working out all night and had done nothing but sweat. She looked down her stomach and smiled. The thought of her having a baby always brought a smile to her face. She took a few steps toward the door, but felt a pain in her flank. She went to begin to rub her flank. What happened last night? The pain began to fade, so she opened the door and walked downstairs. When she stepped into the living room, she saw Lance laying on the couch, rubbing his face. She smiled and walked around until she was behind his head. She put her heels on the arm of the couch and put her face above his. He moved his head from his face and smiled up at her. Morning, Twi. She giggled. She liked him when he called her that. Well, friends call that, but when he says it, it has more meaning and love behind it. Morning, Lance. She looked down and kissed him deeply. He rubbed his hooves on her head and pulled her closer. When she broke the kiss, she was blushing deeply. No matter how many times they kissed, it always felt like the first time for her. He smiled at her sweetly. You look cute when you blush. She felt her flush deepen at his comment. He kissed her cheek and slowly stood up from the couch. He walked over to her and smiled. How would you like to go for a walk? She smiled. I think I could use a walk. He knelt on her neck. But first, you should comb your mane. She laughed. Yeah, I know. She said she loved to comb out her mane. She began to comb it. Let's chuckle and walk towards the stairs. I'll be down soon. I need to freshen up. He says he disappeared upstairs. Twilight smiled and went back to combing her mane. She couldn't wait to take a walk with Lance. She had an idea of where to walk to.